What's up, guys? Welcome to a Squadzilla exclusive. Today we'll be reviewing Ubisoft's For Honor. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of bloodshed in this game. That being said, this is just the alpha, so I'm sure we're going to see minor improvements and stuff. All in all, it feels like a pretty complete game, at least engine-wise. The game modes might expand at some point, but they also might not, just judging by what we've seen in the past of what they call full releases. That being said, if this is the game in its entirety, I'd be pretty pleased with it. Is it a $60 game? I can't say. For everyone it will be, but I think for a lot of us that enjoy straight up PvP action, yeah, I think it might be. Now, that's not to say that there are not AI bots in this game. These grunts that I'm slaying here mercilessly are AI fodder that are included in some of the larger game types like 4v4. However, like in the clip right before this, there are game modes like 1v1. And now you can play that with an AI bot opponent. You can also go into PvP mode. That option is available for all the modes. So let's say if you're in the 4v4, you're going to be on a team of 4 players. If you select the AI option, you'll be fighting bots. Also with those fodder soldiers on your team and theirs. And if you play the PvP, everything's the same, except instead of bots, you're going to be fighting actual players. In the PvP modes, as can be expected, the competition is hot, and you can expect to get slain. There is a learning curve to the mechanics of combat. Now, when you're fighting a, let's call him a champion, that be it a player or a bot, meaning not the kind of cannon fodder, those grunt-type soldiers that fill up the field, you can lock onto them with left trigger. That also allows you to block, and with left stick, you can select 3 areas that you can block in, a left, a right, and a center. That also determines from which direction you're attacking. So if your opponent attacks from high, you want to be blocking in high to defend that. If he attacks from left and you're blocking high, he's going to hit you. If you can deflect his high attack and attack in left, then you have a chance of getting through. But if he blocks that, obviously you don't. In multiplayer, there are revives. There are taunts. There are grabs, there are guard breaks, there's dodges. Two modes of dodging where if you have left trigger pulled in and you hit A, it'll kind of make you duck away, like right there. And if you let go of left trigger and double tap A, it'll let you roll, like right there. There is a sprint. There's a light and heavy attack that can be stringed together. And actually, when you're fighting the little fodder soldiers and you're using your light and medium attacks, it's quite nice just to look at. The animations are pretty spectacular. As you're swinging away with that sword, you really feel like some weight to it, and really feels like good contact. So it's pretty strong in the engine. The mechanics of it feel very tight. I did see a little bit of slowdown at some points, but I'm hoping that that's something that will be fixed by the time we get to final game. All in all, it is a pretty solid package. There's power-ups you can unlock. It seems like every character has a couple of different ones. This guy we're watching right now has unlimited sprint, a smoke bomb, and a couple of heals. There is a stamina bar, and when that runs out, your guy is going to be all mopey, and he can still deliver some damage, and he can still move, but he's seriously limited. What's nice is that it does not take terribly long for that to recharge, and it does kind of add that component of a bit of strategy. For most of my time in the alpha, I did play with the samurais. I did experiment a little bit with the other classes, and they're pretty epic. Everybody seems to have pretty strong differences in gameplay, speed, reach. There seem to be 2 subclasses for each type of warrior you can be, at least during the time of the alpha here. Worth noting also is that the teams are mixed, meaning that if you select a Viking class, you are not exclusively on the Viking team. You'll have samurai and knights fighting alongside you. So to wrap things up, I really enjoyed my experience. At first I was frustrated at the learning curve, but once I really got the mechanics of it, I started to really have a blast. Am I going to get it when it comes out? I think I'm going to leave that up to my squad. You know, if my pals are down with it, I will be too. There's a lot of other games on our radar right now, so it's going to be up in the air. But ultimately, I definitely think it's worth a look, at the very least. I think Ubisoft has really done a great job making a strong combat engine. Thanks for watching.